All right, men, welcome to today's episode of Strong Men, Strong Marriages. What to do when you're feeling down in your marriage. So, look, stuff's going to happen in your marriage. There's going to be times where you feel down, or in your parenting, you're going to feel down, unsupported, not loved. So, what do you do in those situations? So, we're going to talk about that today. My name is Mike Fraser, MD. I'm a psychiatrist and marriage coach. I help high achieving Christian men have more intimate marriages. So, some wins from guys in my program this week. Guys are having great conversations with their wives, talking about deep things, feeling connected at deeper levels than they ever have, feeling more close and connected with each other, like you've got each other's backs, like you know each other, that you're there. Guys are enjoying more physical connection and intimacy. Always fun to see. New men jumping into the program. The program's open again this week, so yeah, come join us. Come check it out. Come learn to grow as a man and as a follower of Jesus, and being that example to your family. For me, my wife and I had a really fun anniversary dinner together, which was great. Really good time. So yeah, 20 years this year, pretty crazy. So right now in your marriage, you might be feeling kind of down about whatever's happening in your marriage or your parenting. Even for me, like this morning, part of why I'm doing this, I'm feeling a little bit down right now about where things are in my marriage, in my parenting. You know, yeah, there's always ups and downs. There's going to be days, right, where you just kind of feel kind of down. And today I'm feeling kind of down. So, a lot of times what we'll do is we'll try to avoid it. Try to not even think about it. Try to go do something else. Try to distract ourselves. Another thing we'll try, just kind of talk ourselves out of it. You know, like, oh, well, it's not that bad. Things could be worse. And here's all the positives that are happening, right? Yeah, look at the bright side. What's good? Be grateful. Change your thinking. Do some exercise, right? Tell yourself just toughen up. It's fine. Get through it. Don't be a baby, right? So that's the things that I used to do a lot of to try to get myself through feeling a little bit down. A lot of times I kind of just go to anger too to try to get myself through things. It doesn't really work. And so there's this book called There's No Such Thing as a Dragon, where there's a kid and all of a sudden a dragon shows up in his room one day. And he's like, whoa, this is weird. What's this dragon doing here? And so he goes downstairs and he's like, Mom, there's a dragon in my room. And she's like, there's no such thing as a dragon. Then he's like, well, I guess there's no such thing as a dragon. And so people keep pretending through the day that this dragon doesn't exist. But what happens is that dragon gets bigger and bigger as the day goes on, to the point at one point, like, grows so big it like breaks through the house, runs around with the house on its back, right? And this whole time they're all acting like it's not there. And so a lot of times we do this with with how we're feeling when we're feeling down. It's like, no, I don't feel down. Or it gets covered up by anger, right? So anger comes in. I'm not feeling down. I'm mad. You guys need to change. You guys need to support me better. You're not grateful for me, right? So it feels a little bit stronger, feels a little bit less vulnerable, but it pushes people away. And now that feeling down is maybe a little bit more amplified because you feel even more alone, right? Makes the problem bigger. So basically that's what we're doing when we say, oh, buck up, just listen, or it's not that big a deal, or everybody else needs to change, right? All of that is just not acknowledging that, yeah, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling down. So what do you need to do instead? So instead, what you want to do is just acknowledge it. Yeah, I'm feeling down, I'm feeling sad today, right? So you name it. Yeah, I feel sad, I feel down. Name it, feel it in your body, and then just let it pass through, right? There's a lot of stuff about energy, which I believe more and more the more I learn about quantum physics and things like that. Like, there's just energy that goes through us, and we are energy, and like feelings are energetic things that are inside of us, and they can come and they can go, but they can also get stuck if we don't let them acknowledge our feelings, let them pass through us, okay? So in the book, what happens is eventually, after the dragon has destroyed their house and run it down the neighborhood and stuff, the boy says, there is a dragon and he's right here, and he pats it on the head, okay? And then the dragon grows smaller and smaller, and then they become friends with the dragon is kind of what happens at the end. So what's the equivalent of that for us? If we're feeling down, right? So just acknowledge it. Yeah, I'm feeling sad. Okay, what do you need? Myself, what do you need? When I asked myself this morning, it was kind of like, well, I need like a hug. And so I just like gave myself a hug, like, hey man, you're okay. You're working hard. You're doing good stuff. Um, Kind of imagine doing that to my younger me's too. Hey guys, like you're good. I've got you. I'm supporting you. And it was helpful. I still feel a little bit down, but it's a lot less, right? I feel like I've got my own back, right? A good way to think about this is try to treat yourself like you treat a small child who's sad. So like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old that's crying, right? Probably you're not going to go up to them and be like, oh, toughen up. But maybe you are. That's the other problem, right? Maybe that is how you treat your kids because that's how you treat yourself and your own little kids. But I'm telling you, it's not as effective as just coming in and treating them kindly, right? Hey, you're sad, man. Let me just be with you in this. Yeah, let me give you a hug. I'm sorry you're sad. That's no fun, right? Let the tears come, let the tears go. And then, yeah, then maybe you do give some advice, right? But that empathy needs to come first, and that empathy for yourself needs to come first for real healing to happen. Okay, yeah, it's fine to maybe you do need some new thinking. Maybe it is good to be grateful, but not until you first be kind to that part of you that needs help and support and just needs someone with them. So you start with, yeah, hey, that is sad. I'm sorry you're feeling sad. I've got you. I'm here with you. To yourself, to your younger views, I'm here with you. Got you. Okay, you can turn to some other people too. Let friends and family know, yeah, I'm feeling down. I'd appreciate a little support today. I'd appreciate a hug. Thank you. Right? You could totally do that too. 100%. But again, you just have to meet yourself there first. And it's hard to ask for what you want if you can't acknowledge it or realize what you even want. Okay? So here's why this works. Why it works is you go with the healing first. Okay? You do empathy first. So now, there's that saying, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. This is showing how much you care first before you offer any kind of advice. And this is good advice for parenting and with your wife and everything, right? But also do it to yourself. Okay, yeah, I'm sad today. Let me be with myself. Let myself know I'm here. Let myself know, hey, it's okay to be sad. I'm still here with you anyway. You don't have to be perfect all the time. I'm going to be with you anyway. Okay? Pray, ask for God to remind you that He's here with you, right? Cast your burden on God, another thing you can do. Okay? But it all starts with actually recognizing, yeah, I feel sad, admitting that. It's not weak to feel sad. Sometimes you're going to feel sad. That's part of life. Okay? And it's okay. So empathy first, then problem solving. Okay? Because if you skip the healing part, if you skip being with yourself, you're just like, hey, well, just do this, just deal with it, just be grateful. The problems stay, they get bigger, they get covered up. Okay? It's like putting a Band-Aid over an infection. Kind of looks a little better for a little bit, but the infection's still raging underneath. It's not getting healed. Or like adding fertilizer to something before you pull out the weeds. So yeah, maybe the good grows, but the bad's growing too. Right? So, because when you meet yourself, you can start trusting yourself to take care of yourself. All right? And when that happens, you become a little less reliant on other people to do it, which is good. It's good for everybody. Because look, like today, for example, my wife's not even here. She's out of town. And so, like, I can't ask her for a hug. She's not here. And so, you got to be careful about asking your kids for stuff like that when it's something you should probably be taking care of for yourself. So giving myself a hug, the right move, right? Talking about this on the podcast helps me process it and let that sadness go through, right? So, but again, you got to acknowledge it first, right? So that's what we're talking about today. So in summary, guys, it's okay to feel down. It's going to happen. There's going to be moments where you feel sad, where you feel depressed, where you feel like, man, just kind of down, right? So just acknowledge it. It's fine. Okay, it's going to happen. And then ask yourself, okay, what do I need in this moment? And then meet it. Take care of yourself, right? Ask God for help. Ask others for help if that's appropriate. Okay, so once you feel supported, hey, I've got you, self. I'm here with you. God's here with us. We've got this. Okay, now I feel safe. Now I feel supported. Okay, now, yeah, go ahead and talk about, okay, maybe I can make some adjustments to my thinking. Hey, maybe I was a little bit too negative in my thought process there. That's okay. That's going to happen. I'm still here with you. Let's think about some more positive things. What can I be grateful for, right? So, but remember, don't just jump straight to that. You got to see and heal first. Okay, and that's one of the things we work on a lot in the program. I used to be very much like, well, just change your thoughts. But now it's like, no, heal first, then change your thoughts. Be with yourself first, then change your thoughts, right? That's what needs to happen first. So come and do it. Let's practice in Strong Men, Strong Marriages. So it's open this week to everybody on the email list. So if you're on the email list, come join it, strongmen.io. Those of you that are on have the opportunity to join this week. We'd love to have you. Just $200 a month to really change the direction of your own life and your family's life. Super powerful, great investment. Applications are also open for our intensive program. If you're wanting to do a more one-on-one intensive daily work with me and my team, fill out an application, we'll talk. So again, that's also at strongmen.io. All right, men. So stay strong in God. Take care of yourself. Like if you're feeling down, it's okay. Meet yourself there. Take care of that self. Then, sure, talk about some problem solving stuff. But first, just be with yourself. Meet your own needs. Go for it. All right, stay strong in God, men. We'll see you next episode.